Joe always gets freaked out whenever I set the camera down somewhere and walk away, so you guys could see those walk away scenes. He's like, oh my god, go back and get it, go back and get it. I'm telling them that you get freaked out.
You're watching the Bare Pantry Show.
Whenever I leave the camera and walk away. My sister asked me to bring tres leches cake for her barbecue on Sunday, so I'm here to pick up the tres leches. So we need sweetened condensed milk, and we have some here for $2.19. This is Kroger brand. And then over here we have Eagle brand for $3.79. Now the only time I buy this milk is when I'm making pies, because the milk is thicker and the pies firm up more quickly, okay? So then we have La Lechera over here, and this is $2.59. So not as expensive as Eagle, but not as cheap as the Kroger one. So let's see what else La Lechera has over here. Okay, so this is the dulce de leche, which means it's already cooked to make the caramel that you would put on cakes. That's $3.79, just in case you wanted to know. So I'm going to get the cheap one, because we just want to make the 3 milks into a liquid to pour into the cake, right? So I'm not going to get the $2.59 one, I'm going to get the $2.19. Now let's take a look at the evaporated milk. We need sweetened condensed milk, evaporated milk, and media crema, okay? So we have a couple of options here for evaporated milk, and the cheapest one is Kroger again, but we don't have any options when it comes to the media crema or the medium cream. We have to stick with Nestle's, and it's $2.39. So I have the 3 milks for a 9x13 cake, all right? So now we're gonna head on over to look for some pans to put the cake in. I like these because they have a dome type lid, so it's not going to touch the frosting. And I think we get 2 here. So that's what I'm going to carry the cake in. Joe's been using this unflavored gelatin for something, and I'm going to have him tell you guys in another video what he's been using it for, because he thinks it's working. Look at this. How cute is this? To make those cube type ice cubes, right? Ooh, $10.49, not cute anymore. Okay, look at pumpkin, how expensive. I need that for the dogs, but I'm gonna wait till October when the real pumpkins are out. $4.79 for C&H versus the Kroger brand for how much? $2.19. So guess which one I took, right? Okay. Look what they did to the Milo. Somebody opened the Milo, peeled back the thing, the protective thing, and I guess took some out. I guess somebody was hungry. My God. So I'm gonna grab one. You guys know I love my Milo. So I'm getting this black tea because I'm looking into some videos on how to make kombucha, and it has to start with black tea. But I need jugs, I need the SCOBY, I need all types of stuff. But I'm going to get the items one at a time as I continue to look through these videos on how to do it, right? So I need to get a papaya because my sister's husband, my brother-in-law, asked me to bring papaya frozen yogurt. I made that the last time they came and he loved it. So Joe says the papayas are ripe. Look at him stretching that left arm. Didn't he just have surgery on that left arm? So I'm scolding him. So he switched to his right arm. You know, Joe's a southpaw, right? He's left-handed. See, I'm scolding him. He knows he's not supposed to be stretching already. It's just been 1 week since he's had that surgery. So I'm spanking him, and he's going to show us how his scar is coming along. It's coming along nicely, guys. It's healing. No infection, praise God. It's not hurting anymore. And that tumor is gone, right? So now I'm getting fresh jalapenos and tomatillos because I'm going to take green salsa because my sister's going to have stuff for us to do tacos. And I don't like store-bought green salsa because it has an aftertaste. So, by the way, Joe's going to hear back about that thing that they took out of him too. We're expecting it to be nothing but a benign lipoma. But, of course, they're going to test it and let you know. So, here are the tomatillos. And the tomatillos tend to be a little bit tart, so sometimes the pepper puts the heat, and there's a delicate balance to make this green salsa. He's checking out the mangoes, but he didn't get any today. So I'm going to take a cold macaroni salad. So I'm getting the pasta for that. It's 4 for $5 or like $1.25 each. So I just got the one. I don't need the rest. I can't get this too expensive. Lactose-free milk is too expensive here. I'm going to get that at Costco. I need the yogurt, the plain yogurt, to make the papaya frozen yogurt. So again, I'm always looking for the cheapest brand. Okay? That's what we've always done, and I think that's what we're going to do even when we get rich. We're not going to be buying no brand just because it's a brand. The only brand that I insist on buying, though, is when I buy shortening, and I have to get Crisco. If I get an off-brand, I promise you it's not as good. Or maybe that's in my mind. I just don't think it's as good. Look at the price of orange juice. You know how long we haven't bought orange juice? These used to be like $2.99 a gallon. It's $7.99. My God. Oh my goodness. No, let's go pay because I'm already mad. So let me put everything on the turnstile here. I'm kind of putting everything together that I'm getting for my sister's party just to make sure that I have everything. Because if I don't, somebody's going to have to run back to the store, right? Some of these things are just extra stuff that we picked up. All this stuff right here is for my sister's party. Come on down, groceries. So we don't have any bags and we don't like to pay for bags, so I'm just tossing them in the cart because we have bags in the car that we always forget to take in, right? But if we take the cart outside, we could just go ahead and fill the bags. So I'm putting everything while Joe's paying. Now let's bounce out the door, and look what happened. Them people don't lock the cart. It's like, what the hell? Our carts don't use coins or quarters, right? At this store, you don't have to put any quarter in the cart, but I guess they lock them sometimes. Joe mad now because they're not coming fast enough. So he's going to take that one good arm. Well, I'm crossing the I want to say street, but the parking lot, because I'm going to go to the car and get bags, right? To fill them, and so we could walk them to the car. Joe said, no, wait, I'm going to pull it. So Joe takes his one good arm, and he's pulling these people's cart. All four wheels are locked. They didn't lock the other lady's cart next to me. Why would they lock my cart, right? So Joe just pulled it all the way to the truck. And now we found our bags, and I'm loading. I'm trying to do most of the work because I want Joe's arm to heal, you know? I don't want him to damage anything on that arm. Plus, I pack better. Joe will throw like heavy things. Like he'll throw like the chicken on top of my vegetables. So Joe is peeling the papaya so I can do the papaya ice cream. And for the papaya ice cream, I need the plain yogurt. And I also need powdered sugar and the fruit, right? Then I'm going to do the green salsa, which is the tomatillo and the jalapeno peppers. A couple more ingredients, but not too much. This is for the tres leches cake, and this is for the salad. So I did a double recipe from what I have on my videos here on the page. And I'm going to put it in the machine. And I think I'm going to get 2 pints. What's a big smile for, boo?
I just sold one of my fruit bowl.
One of these?
One of these.
These are mine. These are not for sale. These are mine.
So this one over here, but I already got it wrapped up.
Move the paper so we don't see the lady's address.
Yeah, I got it wrapped up.
Hey, don't be poking.
Okay,
That's
so
gift wrap paper. So I'm not going to say the person's full name, but Michelle, thank you. She just bought something from me, and then she came back and bought that.
Thank you, Michelle, for
Congratulations, babe.
Thank you, Michelle, for thinking of you to buy my fruit bowl. Thank
I
you.
know she's gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be a talking point in our house.
But you put a lot of good fruits in here. Mango, papaya, you name
And a
it.
lot of love went into making that
Right.
one. What's the name of the thing that's going out on the truck?
Turbo Boost?
The Turbo Boost?
That's right.
No, Turbo Boost is from Kit.
What you got it?
Hydro Boost.
Hydro Boost.
The Hydro Boost is going out.
It's like $140. That's a bite. Just kind of.
You think you could put it in yourself?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it has to do something with the power steering?
You don't do nothing. Yeah, you make the power steering cry when it's empty. So I guess you got to do.
So it has some kind of connection to the power steering.
But it don't stop it from working. Just that it leaks.
It cries,
Right.
and it's embarrassing.
It's just they got to put oil in it all the time.
When you turn, you go, ooh, 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 ooh. Hey, don't you think we're wasting money putting this oil rather than buy it apart and fix it?
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Huh?
That part.
What?
Right? Don't you think we're wasting money putting oil in this?
Oh yeah.
You know what the preacher used to say? You have an old hoopty car where you have to fill up with oil and check the gas.
They said they got everybody. Not on one person. They said they should get everybody. Yeah, we got everybody. And then AT&T sent me a letter.
So I did the green salsa. It has to cool down first before I could put it in something, unless I put it in something that's glass, right? I don't know if you guys can see Joe over there, but he's taking a little nap. So what I want to do, I'm going to be, oh man, how can I get that dirty? Is make these off the shoulder tops because that's all I can make really well. So I'm doing this lilac or purple or lavender, whatever this color is. But I had a little piece of the green, so I decided to make a design. Just chop it right like that. So you can design it any way you want, right? So that's going to be either the front or the back. These blouses, you can usually wear them either way. So Joe's going to sew. I base stitched it, and Joe's going to sew that when he starts sewing. So he has to sew that first before he can sew the blouse together, right? If my mom were doing this, she would get clean cuts, not the jagged stuff I get. Once in a dream come true. What you saw me doing earlier was cut out some of my off-the-shoulder blouses. I make those blouses a lot because I feel like I look good in them, and that's the only stuff that I know how to make easily. Alright, so this one is supposedly the front of one, but I had this piece of green fabric that I didn't want to throw away, so I'm making a design. Normally when I do the design like this, I'll cut away the other fabric and use it on another shirt, but this time I'm going to leave it intact because this green fabric is very see-through, and this can be like a slip to be there. So Joe's gonna sew that down first, and then he's gonna put the shirt together. This is the other piece of the shirt, and then the two sleeves, and just like that I'm gonna have another off-the-shoulder shirt. That's all you need for these blouses: the front, the back, and the sleeves, and that elastic to go in here. So it's an easy thing to make, right? Here's another one from this blue fabric. This is what I was cutting earlier on the counter. The front, this is not going to have a design, just the front, the back, and the two sleeves. And you can make them as long as you want, as short as you want. You can make the sleeves 3/4, long, short, whatever. So they're easy for me to make, and that's why I make them so often. So this year I'm getting quite a few of these new ones, because for years I just have the old ones that I made, right? So I don't know when Joe's going to sew. I don't want to bug him because his shoulder is still healing. But I was happy to be able to go to the store with him today to get all those things to take to my, well, I'm going to use the ingredients to make stuff to take to my sister's party. So you saw that I did the papaya ice cream, and I did the green salsa. Tomorrow I'm going to do the chocolate cake and the tres leches cake. And they're not huge cakes, okay? It's just we want to have options. And then I have to do a cold macaroni salad, and that's it. My sister's going to have all the meats, the chips, the soda, all that good stuff for Labor Day. We can, barbecue. We opted not to do like barbecue because the food is too heavy. It's too hot to eat all that heavy food, right? So let me know if you guys like this kind of stuff where I take the camera out with me and show you the prices of stuff in the store. Orange juice is now $7.99. Can you believe? 1 gallon of orange juice used to be like $3 something or $2.99, or sometimes they would sell you 2 gallons for $5, which is $2.50 a piece, right? Now it's $7.99, $8 for 1 gallon of orange juice, and we're not even talking expensive brand, we're talking store brand. I feel like Food for Less is price gouging. It's not fair, you know? So let me know if you like this kind of video or these kind of videos, and then I'll make another one for you, okay? Have a blessed Labor Day weekend, and you'll see me on Sunday at my sister's party because I might very well do a pop-up live.
This is the Barepantryshow.